Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Programming with Pirai. So till now we have learned about a recursion function, user-defined function, lambda function. But inside that user-defined function, we have a special feature called an inner function or a nested function, right? Let us see what this mean by nested function. So a nested function is a function which is inside another function is called nested function. Just see this example. Def outer inside that def inner. So outer is a function which have a inner as a function as an inner function, right? Then print pirai. Then outside of this outer function, see here indentation, outside of the outer function I have called outer of method. Now I have just called the function called outer, just goes inside the control flow. Then inside that outer function I have an inner function which didn't called. Okay, so a function will be executed whenever it is called. Unless it is not called, it won't execute, right? So this highlighted part will not get executed. So just see here, I will execute this. There will be no output will be displayed. Okay, this is because it don't know that the inner function, sorry, it knows there is an inner function but it is not called. Okay, see here, there's no output. Now just we can try in another way. I just put inner of outside of the outer function. Okay, let us try this. Now see there, it is an error. What is the error? Name inner is not defined. See here, this is scope. Okay, there is a function called outer but there is no function called inner, right? The inner is inside the outer function, so here it won't be visible. It don't know the inner function is there in a program. Okay, because there is no scope. So here comes the role of the scope resolution. Okay, it is like LEGB rule, local enclosed global built-in function. Okay, we will see that rule in upcoming videos. And in this also I have given an overview of that LEGB rule. Let us see the next example. See here, def outer of a comma b, def inner, print a, print b, then inner of, then outer of. Here I have called the inner of function correctly. Okay, the inner of function is called correctly, that is inner of function is inside outer and the inner of function is called inside the outer. Okay, now it works fine. Now I have given outer of 3 comma 5. So a is assigned as 3 and b is assigned as 5. Now inside that I haven't assigned a or b inside the inner function, just I am printing a and printing b. Whether it is visible inside that inner function? Yes, yes, it is called as a enclosed variable. Okay, it is called as a enclosed variable. Maybe it is a global variable for this inner function. Just assume like inside that inner function a and b are a global variable which are inside this outer function. Okay, so it gets executed. Right, now we want to access the outer variable. Okay, just see here, a is equal to 5, def outer, print outer of a, def inner, print inner of a, and inner and outer function are called. Okay, now there is no error because I've called this inner here and outer in correct way and there is no syntax error, right? Now the question is whether this 5 can be accessed here and also accessed here. The answer is yes. Why? Because the 5 is a global variable, so its lifetime is in entire part of the program. Always remember this, a variable or a function will have a lifetime. Okay, In a program, every variable and every function will have a certain lifetime. After that lifetime, it won't get executed or it won't work, it will die. Okay, like that, this a will be have a lifelong all around the program, because this a is a global variable. Now the outer, inside that I have written outer and comma a. So a can be accessed anywhere, so definitely a can be accessed here, right? So 5, and a can be accessed anywhere, so definitely inside this inner function also a can be accessed. So inner 5, sorry, outer 5, inner 5. Just I execute once more. Okay, fine. Now come here. When I modify the outer variable, what will be the result? Okay, just see here, def outer a is equal to 5, print outer of a. Then def inner a plus is equal to 1. So I have modified the value of a, which is in the outer function, and it don't belong to the inner function. It is an enclosed variable. Okay, so inner of and then outer of. When I execute this, it will throw an error in which we cannot modify the outer variable. Okay, it just takes whatever it takes local variable a referenced before assignment. Okay, it didn't even know where that a is. Okay, but we can access that a, we cannot modify that a. So we can think that how can we modify that a? Just think, in a program we want to modify some outer function variable inside that inner function. How can we modify that? There's a keyword called non-local. Okay, there's a keyword called non-local. The non-local is used to used to modify the enclosed variable inside the inner function. Okay, that is the use of the non-local. Now see here, a is equal to 6 and outer one a. Now def inner non-local a. So I have said that, hey, a is non-local and it can be modified inside this inner function. So a plus is equal to 1. Print inner of inner comma a. Now I have called this inner function print outer 2 comma a. Fine. Now I have called the outer function also. Just see here, inside this outer one the value is 6. Here the value is 6, but when I have printed here 6 plus 1, it is 7. So a's value is 7. Now here a's value is also 7, because I have modified the value of a in enclosed scope, not in a local scope. Okay, now see here, fine. Now let us go to the next example. See here, the function 1 a comma b, the function 2 of c, print function 2 a plus b plus c, def function 3. Inside that I have called function 2 of 3. Okay, then inside that I have also nested another function, okay, called the function 4 of n1 comma n2, and I have printed the function 4 n1 plus n2, function 4 of 2 comma 1. Now if this program will execute successfully, we have learned that a function can be nested into another function, or a function can be individually as a own function, but a function can nested another function, and that nested function can nested another function. The answer is yes. In previous videos I have told you that nested loops, in nested loops it is whether for loop or while loop. Just take for example for loop. Inside for loop another for loop, inside that for loop another for loop. it can be done, right? Similarly, in this nested function too, you can do the same thing. Now see here, function 1 a comma b, that will be called as 10 comma 20. Okay, now a is assigned as 10 and b is assigned as 20. So let me write here, a is 10 and b is 20. Now it goes inside, and where is the function call? Here is a function call. Now it will be executed again. So it will be executed. Okay, this line is will be executed. Now function 3, it going to the function 3, and inside the function 3 I have given function 2 of 3. Now it will be executed. Okay, so function 2, it will be here. What is the value of c? I have given for 3, right? 3. Now 10 plus 20 plus 3, what will be the answer? It will be 33, right? Oh. Now after this line executed, it moves to this line, and this is the inner function. Now function 4 inside this. So after this line executed, it moves to this function called function 4 of 2 comma 1. So here n1 will be assigned as 2, n2 is assigned as 1. Now n1 plus n2, that is 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3. Now what will the output here? Function 4 is 3. So function 2 33 and function 4 it is 3. This is the output. Okay, so this is the overview of nested functions. You may try multiple nested functions in your own, and in next video we can see about the LEGP rule, which is the most important rule for scope resolution. Thank you.